And it just so happens that I woke up this morning and noticed that there was a notification on YouTube for a video called Porno by an artist called IDK, which features Pusha T and JID. My first thought about this was obviously the symbolic imagery being used here. IDK, which is an abbreviation for the words I don't know in text, is pictured standing with a goat on his left and a lamb on his right. If you watched my latest video, then you will understand the significance of the presentation of the goats on the left and the lambs on the right, as we have been discussing Matthew 25:31-33, which declares, "When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as the shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left." Also, if you've been watching closely, you know that this connects directly back to the proverbial fork in the road that we've been discussing as well. But was it the intention of this artist to invoke biblical symbolism, placing himself in the role of the Messiah with the goat on his left and the lamb on his right? Of course it was, since the name of his album is He Real? In an interview, IDK broke down the album's title as a play on words for Israel, when he was quoted as saying, "Israel means to wrestle with God." This album is me wrestling with the idea of if God is real or fake. The explanation he gives for the name of his album and this imagery can be construed to mean that IDK believes himself to be God. This notion is reinforced by the fact that he chose to place himself in the position of Messiah by having the goats on his left and the lamb on his right. In past videos, I have pointed out several different occasions where other hip-hop artists have positioned themselves as messianic figures as well. Tupac's album, Machiavelli, The 7-Day Theory, depicted him on a cross. Nas was placed on a cross in the video Hate Me Now. Kanye West was depicted as Messiah on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine, and even adopted the name Yeezus. Which brings me back to my original point, that there are many antichrists presently in existence during our lifetime. Is this not what we were told would happen during the end times? 1 John 2:18 declares, "Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time."